Good day, Division 2. It's Mr. Burgess, and today we are going to do a craft for Mother's Day. And this could be grandmothers, aunts, anyone who is a positive woman in your world. Here we go. First, you're going to need some green tape, paint supplies, some light colors of paint. I recommend light colors, not dark. And you're going to take a piece of thick bond paper and tape it down like this. Notice that if you end a piece of tape in the middle of your page, you want to leave a piece up so it's easy to peel off, and the other pieces can tape your page right to the desk. Okay, next step is painting with your light colors. You're going to start painting in between the tape. Don't be afraid to get it on the table surfaces. This is latex paint. You want to make sure you get right to the edge, and then you'll have to clean up. So if you want to put a piece of newspaper or something under, that'll help speed your cleanup. You want to repeat the colors. You want to make sure you're painting right over onto the edge of the tape as well. It doesn't matter if you're getting it on the tape, because guess what? You're going to peel it off. So dab it on. If it's really thick, then just go over it like this. Smooth it out. I recommend doing some finishing strokes as you're moving around, and it'll dry pretty quickly if you don't put it on too thick. Okay, when you're done painting, you should have filled the whole page. And again, don't worry if you go right onto the tape. Actually, it's better to paint right over onto the tape. That way you know you're not missing any spots, and you get nice crisp lines on your page when you're done. This is the end of part 1. Part 2, while it's drying, you're going to look up some good quotes for mom. I recommend looking up fun mom quotes online. Yeah, let's get to part 2. Okay, part 2. Now that you've had a chance to look up some quotes, it is important to take the green tape off as quickly as possible. You don't want it to sit on, and especially you don't want it to sit in the sun. So my recommendation is you take it off as soon as you notice your painting is dry. What I like to do is peel it straight back on itself. Less chance of tearing the paper. Oops, and I've got a piece here that, peeling it straight back on itself is helpful so you don't rip your page. And you should get some nice clean lines. So go ahead, start peeling. Okay, I'm pausing for a moment here just to remind you, this is a Mother's Day gift. Clean your paintbrushes. Don't leave them around and assume that somebody else, like your mother, might clean them for you. Okay, next step. Get yourself a pencil. Once you have your quote, write it on a piece of paper, a lined piece of paper. Try the spacing. Make sure you don't have the words too close together. You want it to look good and even across the design of your art. Then it's time for Sharpie. When you're finished, your product should really stand out. Again, remember, using light colors will help the dark text to really pop out. And if you have additional time, want the extra challenge, you could add a little flair, a little something to the border. I decided to try to make a little rose to attach to my picture. Happy Mother's Day.